Hello again, everyone. Karen Pitsley, AIA here, with another webinar to challenge you, make you think, and ask you for your help in building a brand. It's called Can You Design Your Future? Master This. Not often do you get to be at the forefront of a movement in your chosen industry. Imagine doing something that radically changes the way architects work, the way architects find success and profit from being innovative. We have the chance to do that today. I have been an architect for 15 years, and I want to transform our industry. Risk takers walk out there on a tightrope. They enjoy the thrill of trying something before it becomes norm. Those who are willing to force people to think differently and ultimately lead people to a brighter promised land generally face criticism, cynicism, and complaints. When those risks pay off, though, and it enhances their lives and can result in terrific economic reward. Herman, can you please tell our audience about yourself and the way transforming architecture will change the world of architecture?
Thank you, Karen. It's a pleasure to be with you and our audience today. If you think about the world around you, you can see brand names everywhere. Those names are Amco Transmission, Holiday Inn in hotel world. You know the franchise model, and you have to understand that franchising works in virtually every industry. Yet, as hard as it is to believe, today there's no franchises in the architect world, which might help explain, in my opinion, why if you ask 10 people who built their home, they can tell you the name of the builder. None of them could tell you the name of the architect. You're an anonymous group of people. My background goes back in franchising for 35 years, and people didn't think you could franchise coffee shops. They didn't think you could franchise some of the variety of businesses that have chosen to use the model to grow a brand. Well, it's now time for that to be done in the world of franchising architects. Let's look at levels of transforming architecture. You can be the franchisor, which we are. You can be a master franchise, which we want to talk about at length today. There are franchises and there are affiliates. Let's stick on this master franchise for just a second. When you look at territory building, a master franchise is a person who's going to be in charge of a large geographic area. I want to talk about Kentucky Fried Chicken. When they first got started years ago, they didn't have a clue how they were going to sell hundreds of franchises across America. How would the brand become known? All of a sudden, they started in Florida. They got a guy to put up 10, 15 of their Kentucky Fried Chicken franchises. And when they did that, people went down for the winter, had their meal, went back to Michigan after the season was over, and wondered, why can't we get that same fried chicken up here in Michigan or Kansas or in the Dakotas? And the answer was because they didn't have that brand available. But because they recognized that brand, master franchises sprung up and started to sell individual franchises across the country. We want partners in building from the ground floor the world of transforming architecture. We're looking for people who understand that bigger risks mean bigger rewards. But we're not talking about something that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Most master franchises today of a major franchise go for $250,000 or more. We believe starting out that our master franchise is worth $85,000. However, because we're new, because we're really groundbreaking, and because we understand you're going to be taking a risk with us, we're giving you the opportunity to get involved with us for $10,000. What will you make for that money? You're going to have an opportunity to share in the franchise fees that we collect when someone buys a franchise in your territory. You're also going to have an opportunity to share in the royalty stream. So we expect to make 5% royalty from an individual franchise, and we're going to split that back with our master franchise, the person in charge of a territory, by giving them 2 of the 5 points, which means you're making 40% of what the franchise is turning into the major franchisor. What help do you get? Well, we're going to give you as much help as you need in terms of being able to have at your hand training from licensed coaches. We've written manuals. We have operating documents. We've got legal forms for you. We have all kinds of product like Vision Cell that we can give to an individual franchisee. And some of you are going to say, you know what, I've been practicing as an architect for a long time. Do I have to be an architect and a master franchisee? No, you can be one or the other. You can stay in your practice and be a master franchise. The choice is yours, not ours. Moving on, we want you to consider looking at all of our webinars at transformingarchitecture.com. We have things on affiliate relationships where some people can join for free, have no obligation financially to us, and start to build our brand across the country. We definitely want to start selling individual franchises as we're now licensed in 35 states. And we also are looking for as much feedback as people can give us. You can email Karen at transformingarchitecture.com. You can get me, Herman, at transformingarchitecture.com. And certainly spend time on our website, transformingarchitecture.com, to help you become acquainted with our philosophy and also our building mechanism to take this nationwide. Don't think because we're new this isn't the opportunity for you. The truth of the matter is, in every recession that the country has had, some of the largest companies have started during those times. It's a great opportunity for you to come in with Transforming Architecture, become the brand, get more business in your area. We have methods to let preferred builders networks help pay, for instance, for marketing. The average architect is going to spend somewhere in the neighborhood of $3,000 to $5,000 marketing themselves. We have a way to get that up to $30,000 or $40,000 with participation from the builders and contractors who are doing the work you're designing. Please call us with your questions and comments. Karen, thanks for having me with you today.
Thank you very much, Herman. And if you have any questions, please go to our website. Like Herman said, it's www.transformingarchitecture.com.